we made a lot of great preamps over the years, and they were all great preamps, but they were all done just like everybody else does, which is they're all unbalanced, but it wasn't fully differential. And when you look at the other products that we're making that's in our differential reference class, that class of product stands for the fact that it is truly differential all the way through. So there was a need for us to make a preamp to go along with it. Everybody kept asking us for it. So that's where the original XSP-1 came from. The original design goals for the XSP-1 was, quite honestly, just no holds barred. So we really didn't have limitations on what we could do with the design. The reason you don't see a fully differential system, especially in preamps, is quite simply there's two of everything. Because now you have to deal with not just changing the volume on one line like an unbalanced system. You have to change the balance on 4 lines, 2 for each channel. So whenever you run a fully differential system, the reason that most companies won't tackle it is, one, the complexity is enormous. But going beyond all the technical issues, you've got cost. Everything doubles. And at least for us, we have a major advantage because we can bring that technology out at a price that no one else can even dream of. A fully differential design means that when you come in a balanced configuration, there is an inverted and a non-inverted line that carries the audio. Now they carry the same signal. It's just one of them, the phase is inverted 180 degrees. The purpose of that is so that as it moves through all the gear, whatever it is, say you go from our CD player to the preamp, all the way down to the amplifier, and then when it gets to the speaker itself, then any noise that happened to be picked up all along that way gets canceled out because the inverted channel gets turned back around so it's in phase again. The two are added together, but that means that any noise is now out of phase. And when you take something that's out of phase and you add it to something that's in phase, the two cancel out to zero. Like any pet project, I have my own, all my engineers have their own. Ray, who is our chief engineer, who designed the original XSP-1, this was his pet project. And he, even after the XSP-1 had hit the market and had gotten rave reviews and everybody's loving the unit, it still wasn't good enough for him. So he just kept refining this, refining that. And ultimately, to get where he wanted it to be, we had to go all surface mount, all the way through. So instead of using partial surface mount, partial through-hole design, which we did on the original design, now we've got multi-layer PCBs and everything's all surface mount, so we can keep all the path lengths really short. So everything's properly routed, there's nothing stepping over anything else. Your crosstalk is just non-existent. And everything is just, he's finally happy with where it's at, put it that way. I think people will hear a difference when they actually listen to the new Gen 2 version versus the original XSP-1. And it's something that we can measure, it's quantifiable, it's not some ethereal thing that, people perceive that they hear. It is a real measurable difference. And as stellar as the XSP-1 is, the Gen 2 version is audibly far better.